Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm joining you today from nature. Alhamdulillah, isn't it so stunning? Look at the sky, look at the sky. Alhamdulillah. So, do you guys have social media whereby you're spending hours on there and you're like, this is ridiculous? Like, has it become a problem for you? Well, it's become a problem for me, and that's why I was like, today I need to go to nature and I need to do something about this, because I'm going to be asked on Judgment Day. I'm going to be asked about my time. How did I spend my time? And what am I going to say to Allah? That I spent hours on social media and I was in idle time. I was time wasting. That's not good enough. That's not something I want to say to Allah. I want to meet Allah and He is pleased with me. And so alhamdulillah, if you look at social media, who designed it? They designed it with the intention, one of the intentions is to get money. And how do they get money? Is by getting us to spend hours on their platforms, YouTube and Facebook and what's the other ones? Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, subhanallah, TikTok, the actual name, TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. It reminds you of the clock. It reminds you of our time going by. It reminds us that our life is going by. And we have so much gifts and so much talents within us, and it's for us to use them, inshallah. So, inshallah, you can join me in this journey of saying no to social media, spending hours on there, hours. I'm not saying no altogether, and saying yes to doing beautiful and beneficial things with our time, And I'm not saying to do beneficial things, like every second of every hour. I don't think that's possible, because we are sinners. We are people. When I say we are sinners, as in we do sins, and so and as sins is not something that causes benefit. So if this is something that resonates with you, if this is something that has been on your mind, where you're like, I've been wanting to spend less time on social media, this is your reminder. Allah has sent you this video to show you that there is someone else out there, that's me, who has had the same problem and the same issue with how long I spend on it. And to be honest, like, if we're going to be frank, if we're going to speak straight, social media does have an effect on us. It's not all good, and it's not all pleasurable. It has a really bad effect on our mental health. And I think the best way we can, really come to that conclusion is see how you feel when you spend, 2 hours on there. See how you feel after. See how you feel during. Are you feeling bored? Are you feeling disconnected? Are you feeling, like something is missing from your life? Especially where, like, on social media, we see so many people who are showing off and who are bragging and who are boasting about, look at my house and look at my holidays and look at my first class airplane ride and look at this and look at that, look at this and look at that. But they don't show you, some of them don't show you, like, the other part of their life, the painful parts and the difficult parts, the struggling parts, the boring parts of their life, so you can walk away from their video, and while you're watching their video, thinking that they've got it all together and that they've achieved happiness and they've achieved, like, the creme de la creme. They have it the best, like, they're living the best life, like, they're living it up. But no, actually, no, that's not the case at all. Everyone has something that they, no one has it easy in this life. No one has it easy altogether. I don't know anyone who has that. Wallahu a'lam, and Allah knows best. But anyway, let's go back to attention and intention. Like, look at the people's intention, people who have created the platforms, people who are spending their time with you. Like, look at, are they, like, there to waste your time? Are they there to, like, add value to your life? Are they there to benefit you, to make your life easier, better, happier, closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Or are they, like, there to take you away from Allah, to take you away from yourself, to take you away from your talents and your gifts, and they're just there just to use you? Like, look at people's intention. Look at why people do what they do. and like how they include you in their things, you know. It's like YouTube, you know, like they are like $1 billion company. You know, a lot of these social media companies, they have a lot of money. I don't see them sharing it with us, the people who are watching. I don't see them sharing it with the audience, you know, but they're profiting from us. They're profiting when we watch their ads on the YouTube videos. And I bet there's an ad, you know, imagine, I think there's an ad on my video. Probably there's an ad on my video. YouTube benefits from that. I don't benefit, you don't benefit, but they benefit massively from money. But at the end of the day, like, you know, you can have money, you can have all the money, you can have a lot of money in this world. But if someone is, if someone is like not in their true purpose, like why they were created, like why are we here in this life, you know, if they're not connected to that, subhanallah, you know, like may Allah guide us, and may Allah keep us firm and steadfast on this religion, you know, because this life is not for us, you know, this life is temporary, you know, the happiness is temporary, the peace is temporary, you know, me being here, you know, and feeling good, being around nature, that feeling good is not going to last, you know, I'm going to get boredom later on, I'm going to get I'm going to get stressed later on, I'm going to get other emotions later on, you know, it's an ebb and flow, life is ebb and flow, you know, there's no one emotion and one state of mind that we're in the whole day, you know, and that's Allah showing us, like, don't be attached to this dunya. Don't be attached. Don't be chasing money and money just for the sake of money, like, and trying to increase it. And don't be like doing things so that, you know, you're only benefiting, but you're not benefiting other people. Like, don't be stingy. Don't be greedy. Don't be someone that like doesn't care about other people. You know, be fair and be just. So, you know, I'm not, by the way, like, I'm not saying that there's no good in social media. There's a lot of good. One of the good of social media is like we get access to scholars, to the scholars of Islam, and to shuyukh and to imam who spread knowledge about Islam. So alhamdulillah, that's one of the benefits. And there's many other benefits of social media. But I'm not knocking it all out. I'm not knocking it down saying like it's all bad. I'm just saying, inshallah, let's be aware of how long we're spending on it and how are we feeling while we're on it. You know, what's our intention while we go to the platform? You know, like, are we going there like, oh, just for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes? You know, do we see that our time is being taken away from us? Like, are we going there like to benefit ourselves? Are we there, or are we there like trying to get rid of our boredom and our stress and trying to numb our negative or our unpleasant emotions? You know, so it's just about being more aware in life, you know, and it's about like connecting to ourselves, like connecting to our why, you know, so that we get to live up to our potential and we get to live up to self-mastery, you know, and purify our heart. You know, when I say self-mastery, I mean like, you know, using our time, like having very good time management, you know, like, you know, where we have time for our family, time for, you know, for relaxation, time with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you know, in the prayers and in the extra sunnah, you know what I mean, like having a balanced life, like being moderate in everything that we do. I hope that you can still hear me with the train, inshallah you can still hear me. But anyway, before I'm gonna close, you know, before like I say bye, I want you to just like take in the nature. Just enjoy this. Just enjoy this, especially the sky. I love the sky and the water behind me. Oh gosh, that is so beautiful. That view is so beautiful. I hope you're enjoying the view. All right then, until the next video. So lovely to connect with you. I hope you've benefited. I definitely benefited. Inshallah. Until next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.